Welcome to Google Earth. Google Earth is an awesome program, one of the best I've ever used. Very easy to use, excellent program for both students and adults. Really good to tie into all kinds of curriculum areas. Now, I'm going to do something different with this program, basically because there are so many good tutorials out here on this Google Earth site that I don't really feel like I need to add my own to it. They do an excellent job. And so I'm not going to recreate the wheel. I'm just going to kind of point out some things to you and let you explore. Alright, first of all, Google Earth, to download it, you're going to go to earth.google.com, or you can go to google.com/earth. It will take you to this website, and it will always have the most updated version of Google Earth here. Right now it's on Google Earth 6. And so you just click it, and you can download it. It's a separate program on your computer. I would suggest in your school this should be on every single computer. It should be on every student computer, every teacher computer. Everyone should have access to this program. Alright, as far as tutorials go, I'm just going to point you in the direction of how you can find them. You're going to click on this Learn, and then you're going to go to Beginner. And there are all kinds of tutorials. If you don't know what Google Earth is, it's a model of the Earth built through satellite images that you can navigate. There are really some cool tools that you can do. You can look up specific locations, you can find directions, you can measure distance, you can do latitude and longitude, you can add layers on top of it. There's just a ton of things that you can do in Google Earth, and there's no way I can cover it all in 3 short videos. But what you see here is some of the beginner tutorials: Street View, historical imagery, which is a great place to go if you're a social studies teacher, how to navigate, how to search for places, drawing and measuring. And not only does it have Google Earth, but there are other 3 components as of now. They've got Mars, Moon, and the sky, which is constellations and stars that you can explore. So you've got beginner tutorials, advanced tutorials, and I'm just going to point you to these. Another good thing in the advanced tutorials, if you get really good at Google Earth, there's a really cool feature where you can make a tour, where you can have different spots on Google Earth that can be kind of logged, and then students can create their own tours, and they can kind of tour the buildings and the places that you want to highlight in Google Earth. And there's a good tutorial on that right here. And I'm not going to play them all, obviously, but they're excellent. The files that these tours are recorded, these KMZ files, that's another thing I want to show you that's on this site. I'm going to go back to the home page here on the Google Earth home page and give you an idea of some things that you can do that are already created. If you go here to Explore and you go to Gallery, you're going to see a searchable database of some tours that have already been created. They've got ratings. They can tell you exactly what it's all about. For example, if I'm going to go and check on this NASA one, click on NASA, it's going to give you an idea of what it's going to look like. Here it is popping up right in my browser. It gives you an idea of what it's going to be like, and then there's going to be this link open in Google Earth. When you click on that link, it opens Google Earth itself and takes you right to that tour. It usually it's pretty neat how it does it in real time as far as the current news. For example, right now, just recently Japan had undergone that horrible disaster with the earthquake and tsunami, so you can see right at the top earthquakes, tsunami wave models. You can search by different categories here, and you can just type in words as well. Showcase is another good spot that you can take a look at, that you can discover different things inside Google Earth. Historical imagery, U.S. presidents, ocean, moon, climate change, lots of really cool stuff. Just to show you some of the showcase stuff, this is in historical imagery. You can find out and see what are different overlays, and what it does is it takes you on a timeline, and you can drag the timeline to tell you exactly what time you're looking at and what that image is representing. Another great place that you can check out is this Connect community. These are message boards by people that use Google Earth, and you can see that they post their own tours. So they create tours and they point point you towards each of these. They're in different categories: nature and science, people and cultures, sports and hobbies, huge and unique. That's always interesting. But you can see that they post their own thing: world's biggest cashew tree, Venezuela, largest one to annoy you. But there's always some interesting things to find in there. So that's pretty much how I'm going to end this tour and this introduction to Google Earth. I'm not going to get into the actual program itself because, like I say, there are tons of tutorials out there right on this page, and there are a lot more on YouTube if you want to search them. And really, it's a good resource to have, and I encourage you to go ahead and do it and explore. It's a wonderful opportunity for students and teachers. So good luck, and contact me if you have any more questions.